Well, I am live. Anybody out there this morning? I haven't been online for a while. So I'm going to try to do a little tweaking and hope I don't kick myself off. But you're welcome to join in. Well, this is getting harder and harder. It's not my first live stream. Okay, I'm still going to be tweaking this and see what I can fix. So if there's anyone out there and can hear me, please let me know. Hey, Ron. I'm still working on the That's Awesome. I see I got 3 watching. I'm still working on it. Somehow I've got my 2 channels too screwed up and they're too much together. But anyway, I can run the StreamYards, but there it is again. I have no, I can't make anyone a mod. Still working on it. Oh, I got you. So, hmm. Well, Ron, would you like to come up and chat a minute or two? I probably won't be on long. I'm mainly trying to fix this.
Good morning.
Well, good morning. It's always nice to see you early.
Yeah, I thought about coming on, but I just didn't get around to it. I had other things I was looking at and other things I was trying to catch up on.
Yeah, I kept watching for you. I didn't really want to stream. I do need the practice. So my problem is it is very difficult for me to get over to my YouTube uh, under That's Awesome.
Open another tab or open another instance of whatever browser you're using. And then go into YouTube and search for your name. That's awesome too.
Okay.
And go into the channel that way. Hopefully when you go into YouTube, you will go in logged in as you. As That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's what
That
I'm
may be the issue.
do.
Because if you're coming in under the other name and going into That's Awesome, you're not going to have any access to any controls.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be when you come into the browser, you have to be in the profile That's Awesome.
Okay. In other words, I can't toggle across both of them.
You can, but you have to be on two different browsers.
Oh, that's the trick. All right.
See, like if you come in under Chrome and then you open an instance of the other Google browser, Chromium, that's two separate browsers, two separate EXEs or two separate DLLs that can
Okay,
be
that's
logged in
fine.
under two different names.
I was just able to make you a mod, I think.
Yeah.
All right, then. I might be on the right track.
That one modded. Did this one? Okay, yeah, you got it under run. It's there. Now would you stop switching?
So I need to put you under Wizard or Ron.
Either one, don't matter.
Okay.
Long as I can get one of the computers in here to help watch.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think I have not one mod on my That's Awesome channel. Of course, really, about the time I started it, that's when all heck broke loose with my family problems,
Right. You haven't had a chance to work it. I get it.
Yeah. And neither did I really care. I got to where I did not care.
Oh, right. The priorities. Life is more important. I get it. Oh God. Yeah, I think we all got it.
Yeah.
I missed you. And we were jonesing for our elegant homestead fix to have you out here, busting us up and putting us in our place and keeping us in line.
Well, you know what, Ron? A lot of people reached out to check on me because I did tell people why I wouldn't be on.
Right.
And I had Bobby and, you and different people explaining. Um, and the reaching out of people, it was just, they said, we couldn't wait till you come back,
Oh
but we
yeah.
understand.
Oh yeah. I'll bet
Yeah.
that's an incredible thing to see in your email all of a sudden pop up and all your messengers popping up, everybody looking for you and caring and
Yeah. Yeah. And I really missed chatting, but you got to figure you're going to be on. If you go live, you're going to be on at least an hour.
oh yeah.
None of that time I have an hour to spare.
Well, if you noticed in StreamYard, when you first turn on StreamYard to come into or create a stream, um, you have the title bar, you have the info bar, and then it says public. Well, that public tab can change. There are the other two options.
Mhm.
So if you just wanted to come on like this and just deliver a message, switch that to either one of the unlisted or private.
Yeah.
Go ahead and deliver your message, go live. You won't have anybody in chat. Deliver the message you want to deliver, what have you, and then close it out. So you may only be on 15 minutes while you're delivering a message to everybody. And then when that cycles through, all you have to do is go into your videos, go into your live videos, and instead of it being unlisted or private, switch it to public.
Oh, after I've said what I wanted to say.
Right. That way you put out a video of just you talking like you were doing a regular live stream, but there's no chat because you were just there to deliver a message. You had 10 or 15 minutes. You wanted to update everybody, say what you needed to say, run the camera and do a unboxing or something. Really, really simple stuff, really, really quick, but you don't have a lot of time to do it. You just want to
Yeah.
deliver the message and run.
Well, that works.
That's how I did the COPA information.
Yeah.
I did that on unlisted because you can do that right in StreamYard. So I switched it to unlisted. I delivered the message, delivered the content, um, waited for it to cycle out after I shut it down, waited for it to cycle out in YouTube, and then I turned it on to public and sat right there like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. Then the announcement popped up to everybody on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I've gotten a lot of information from you about not only YouTube, but the internet. You and Bobby both. I really, you guys are the only ones that I know that take each friend and whatever they need, they hop to it. Really and truly. Most people will not mention another channel's name. They don't want you to, promote in any way.
Oh, you noticed that, did you?
Oh gosh. And in other words, if it's not about their channel, just shut up,
Yep.
And you and Bobby both, I have to say. And, Mike has helped me a lot too. Lord, he's so patient. He's taken me step by step also when I was doing Hangouts.
Right.
So did Bobby, and you helped me there too. But really help like that is nobody wants to give up time.
No, they're not. They're not interested in helping others. They're concerned about themselves.
Right.
And keeping up to date and keeping all the information in your head or delivering it to people. People aren't interested in doing that. It's become a self-centered world. Easiest way to put it.
Yeah. Well, what's best for their views and their channel.
Well, it's like we're helping Diana. She's down to her last 400 and something hours because we gave her that big push last Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're going in again on Saturday to give her another big push.
Yeah, I'll see if I can't stop over.
Oh, that'd be cool. Stop, yeah, come up on stream with us. But it just to, just not to point fingers or anything like that, but so there I am trying to give her all that help last Sunday. I go and post the COPA video yesterday morning.
I love that.
And wouldn't you know, she turns around not 7 hours later and starts sending me links on another chat program trying to inform me about COPA because she doesn't follow me. So she didn't even know I put a video out about it.
Oh, I've had people ask me all kinds of questions, and they were supposed to be like my true blue loyals.
Yeah.
And I had just done a video, and had they watched it, they would have known this information.
Oh yeah. Well, I get that from the book all the time.
Yeah.
They're asking me questions. It's like, do you have the book? Do you have a copy? Well, no. And then those that do have the book, I'll put out a video in exactly the same instance. I'll put out a video 2 weeks earlier about a topic. They're not watching my videos. They come in and they ask questions about the topic. It's like, I just did a video about that 2 weeks ago. Go watch it.
Right.
I want to hear that.
Yeah, it can make you short-tempered.
A little bit. You can get a little jumpy about it, but yeah. I understand. And it's about the free trade of information and helping people.
Well, and I also don't expect people to watch every single video. I'm not the only YouTuber.
Well, I do.
I know.
I guess I'm the odd duck out. I don't know.
I make every effort to support especially my close friends.
Well, somebody joined us.
Oh, really? Well, yeah. Great. I have some wonderful news.
Okay. Bracing myself in my chair. Should I get my seatbelt on?
Yes.
Go ahead.
We got our chairlift installed yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
That's incredible. Good.
So see, not only, oh my gosh, I deal with a lot of the, I had to be here and instruct the guy how, certain things.
Right,
how we like it.
Right, I got you.
Yeah, I had to do all the financial and,
right,
all that. And anyway, it was well worth the wait. And you would not believe the help that it gives this family.
Oh God, yeah, I'm sure. Hubby trying to figure out how to soup it up and make it faster yet?
Do what?
Is hubby trying to figure out how to make it faster yet?
Oh, you know him, huh? Well, and it's really, really quiet. And
is it the belt drive or the screw drive one?
It's got a metal rail.
Right, that's what everything is sitting on. But is it screw driven to be quiet, or is it belt drive?
I don't see any belts.
Okay, so it's probably a screw drive then. All right.
Well, it's an Acorn, which is the largest company around here. I interviewed several, and Acorn, they deal with it, every aspect from purchase to service.
Right.
And they're such a large corporation, you don't have to worry about, can I get parts 10 years from now?
Oh, well, that's a plus.
Mm-hmm. And it was not as expensive as I thought, because we didn't need a whole lot of the bells and whistles. Now, had she had a curved staircase, it would have been in excess of 10 grand.
Oh my gosh.
but we got it for $3,500. I don't care if people know. Now they gave my husband a military discount of $750.
Wow.
And they gave my daughter a discount because she had a script from the doctor saying it was medically a necessity.
Wow. What a great company.
Yeah. So we got, that's $1,000. And here's another good part. They did not demand full cash. It ended up, we only had to put like half down.
Okay.
Between my daughter and us, that was not a biggie.
Wow, that's incredible. Good,
Because
good.
I told you before, they did an awesome fundraiser from my daughter's work. They was able to generate thousands and thousands for her.
Oh, that's incredible. Good, good, good.
Of course, she's going to need it to live on in the future because her income is one half.
Ouch. Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh yeah, especially when
Hey, good morning, Johnny Mercer. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, Johnny Mercer. Good morning. We're talking about how excited I am about my stair lift.
Well, we don't want you too excited. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say it. We don't want you too excited because we don't want to lose you to Michigan.
Okay.
Just saying. Just now that it's been said.
I'm not wait until my daughter gets well and kicks me out and says, Mom, I love you and thanks for helping me, but would you please get your own place? Go back home.
Farm.
Yeah. But right now, she is totally dependent.
Right. Well, I understand.
And she's so wobbly that I would not want her coming up and down those stairs.
Right. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's gonna take time to recover from this. That oh.
She's only halfway through her chemo.
I'm sure.
They're killing her with that stuff.
And they know it.
Yep, but you know what?
That's what disturbs me.
I am
knowing they are doing this.
I'm one step ahead of them. I know what chemo does because I took it. And you slowly waste away because you can't eat.
Right.
And your body just, just disintegrates.
Right.
Well, Ron, you know what all I'm shoving down her throat.
Yes. And
so
I was hoping for an update.
She's doing great.
Good. And how is she accepting all of this new stuff that she's taking?
She's been through it when I was taking my chemo.
Right.
So she's kind of savvy to the reasons why, because she's had to listen to me go on and on and on.
Well, did you sit her down in front of any of my videos? Any of that stuff that you would ask for?
One or two.
Okay.
Short segments, man.
Right. Oh.
Because mainly she sleeps.
Yeah.
She's almost like a vegetable.
Yeah, she's not going to have enough B12 in her system to keep her going. It's going to be a complete drain on her system.
Yeah, whatever I put down her, the disease or the chemo eats up.
Right. Well, as long as you're keeping enough colloidal silver going into her.
That's the trick.
We've got to keep the immune system up. That's the first thing chemo does is kill the immune system.
Oh yeah. And then you're open to everything.
Right. And if we've got enough silver in her, at least we've got that part of it, the antibacterial part of it up and going. Now it's a matter of getting the rest of her body strong enough to process everything else.
Well, I can tell you something about the immune. When I was going through my chemo, I was very strict. And I looked much better than the other people in the waiting room.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, since I've been with her, I haven't been as diligent with myself.
Oh,
Plus, I come up here
oh yeah, yeah, right.
and I'm not used to I don't know what it is, the stress. So I've got everything since I've been up here, everything.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a conducive environment to being healthy. I'm sure.
No. And anyway, I'm working on that. Oh my gosh, and we're about to kill hubby between the two of us. But there's one thing hubby don't have to do now.
Yeah,
Honey,
you guys going up and down the steps. That's got to be tremendous.
Run this up to the baby. You know
Right.
she's my baby, don't you?
Oh well, of course she is.
Yeah, she's 48, but she's my baby.
No, what about that other issue, that other sideline issue you were contending with? Is that squared away, or is that still an issue with the other individual in the house?
Oh,
yeah.
No, and she's not receptive.
Oh my gosh.
The only thing I can do.
Well, Howie revealed something the other day, and I hadn't thought about it.
Ron, I'm taking this down. So you can say whatever you want to say about her.
No, it's not like that. I didn't want to bring her name up, that's all. No, Howie from FFP, Food Forest Permaculture, had revealed something, and I had totally forgotten about it, and I meant to do another video on it. Pears. Keep a lot of pears around the house. Hopefully, she eats some of them. It has a.
She's really bad. She's really bad.
Oh no, not that one. The other one. Not your daughter.
Right, the other one. She's bad. She is bad.
But if there's pears around and she happens to pick a couple of them up and munch on them, it has a cleaning chemical in it that cleans up plaques. Well, plaque is one of the things that covers the thyroid. So by mistake, she could actually start to correct her own issue and not even know she's doing it.
I will order a semi of
pears. Get some pears in the house just to have them sitting around it.
Hey, we have 5 people in here. 4 now.
It's fluctuating, but yeah, there's a few in here.
Well, they get to learn a lot about my life.
Well, it's going to be your absolute true followers because you've got such a small group here. It's 66.
Yeah.
And that's your close friends.
Oh, yeah. And I want them to know.
Right.
What's going on. Anybody that wants to listen.
Or if anyone has questions, speak up now.
Right.
Get your updates.
But I've even thought about some kind of intervention for the other baby.
Right. You'd have to wait till school was out.
Yeah.
Right now she'd have every excuse in the book to walk away, school and work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to corner her.
She's so sad. She goes around and stays in her room.
Oh yeah, because it's all about her.
Yes.
Oh I understand. That's the programming.
And then
the school districts and the college and what that's the programming.
She says no one understands how much I give up for this family. I go, She sits in her room.
Yeah, that's how much she's giving up. Right. I get it.
Well, the other day I blew up.
Well,
she parked her car behind mine in the driveway. And I blew up. I says, I won't tell you the words I use, but
Well, I'll bet.
I says, how dare you park and block a car with a handicap sticker at any time I might need to get out.
Yeah.
She said, well, you can always come get me. I said, those few minutes might make a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
I said, you won't even leave your keys on the table. So, and she says, well, I just don't understand. You're just trying to shove me out of my own house. And why I can't park in the driveway of my own house.
Yeah. Is she paying the bills?
None, not.
Then it would be her house.
Right.
She missed
But what I don't understand, she goes to the gym. What is walking across the street?
Really? Oh my God.
I know.
We went through it when my mother, her last 2 weeks, we went through it. We were pulled out of school, and my sister and I and my dad, we did the third shift overnight with my mom because it was the final. We all knew it. And the other members of the family, her sisters, would come in during the day because of their family schedules and what have you. So we took over third shift. It's, they need to be home with their kids. We can be there. But my sister, she basically did what this one is doing for you. She would come in, she would get comfortable watching TV. She'd go to sleep all night long. I'd go sit with my mother all night long. And then we would go home and she would be, oh, I did this and woe's me. And it's all about me. And it was like, wow, really? Really? What did you do? You went in, you sat there, you won't even walk into the room. Yeah, it's all about you.
Yeah.
And, it wasn't. It was about my mother at the time because we're losing her. She's slipping away. And she just, hey, 320 Homestead, welcome.
Hey,
you.
She was on my stream last night when it blew up. I started a live stream and it just totally, I tried to fix it and it blew up. I wasn't on about 5 minutes.
Oh, geez.
Sorry about that, 320, but thank you for coming back. You're a brave woman.
Yeah, 320 is good people.
She sure is. Well, we're discussing my home life. It's definitely different. Oh, and while I was back in Kentucky, my daughter lost, I'm thinking in the 2 weeks, she lost 10 pounds.
God. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that.
And she had lost 20 pounds before that.
Oh my
But
God.
anyway, I'm proud to announce, since I've been here, she's gaining.
Awesome. How much?
Well, only 2 or 3 pounds, but her tendency is to lose weight because she's still taking the chemo.
Right. Well, we've got to get that reversed.
Right. No, actually, it was 6 pounds, Ron.
Oh, she's up 6 pounds.
Yes.
Oh, that's totally different. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So we're protecting both. Well, okay. What's the muscle mass? Is it the muscle mass we're losing? Is it excess of something else? I mean, what are you noticing? Maybe that's the better word.
Well, okay. I notice her skin color.
Yeah, that's immediately going to be the first thing to go.
The eyes.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, lately
they should be gray about now, right?
Well, lately she's got excellent skin. Since I've been back, Her skin color has improved.
Okay.
Her eyes, she actually looks like a person, a live person instead of the other.
So the yellowing or the graying of the whites of her eyes it's changing back.
Yeah, she's gorgeous now.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. How's her hair doing?
Oh, she has none.
Oh, and nothing's coming back yet.
No, she just lost it a week ago, a week or two.
Oh my God. I had hoped we'd got the vitamins into her soon enough.
No. See,
All right.
she has to take, let's see,
How much
5 rounds,
calcium do you still have?
5 rounds of 3 sessions.
Right.
So that's 15. She's got 7 down. She's only halfway.
Oh God. How much coral calcium do you have left?
Oh, I'm still, trust me, I take care of that. Oh, yeah,
How much are you taking?
I'm still taking it.
All right.
I'm taking the noni. I'm taking that other stuff you told me about.
Right.
The ultimate. I'm taking BTT. I'm taking. My hubby makes the juicing, and of course the selenium, the calcium, and my vitamin D. The selenium I get has got such a gorgeous list of ingredients in it.
Oh yeah. Good.
So, oh yeah, and
As long as her, what are we watching for? We're watching for the whites of her eyes, and we're watching her nails.
her nails are still good.
Yeah, we're watching for any sign of spotting or the white expanding from the cuticle
Right.
forward.
Right.
That's what we're watching for.
So
As long as none of that happens, we're holding bone mass.
Yeah, the ridges and the curving.
Right. Yeah, that bone mass is tremendous when she's going through this. If we start to lose bone mass and she starts to discolor, then we're in trouble.
Yeah. She's looking her complexion looks a lot better. She when I first came up, she looked a little ashy.
Right. And now you've got her back on the rest of the stuff, so everything's starting to come back around or stabilize.
She's looking kind of pink now.
Good.
So who's all in here? I got 7.
Well, Johnny sounded off in 320. I don't know who else. No one else has sounded off yet.
Well, it's okay. If they don't want to type, a lot of times I don't. I'm in a lot of live streams that I don't chat because, I don't know how long I can be in there.
Right. Well, I knew you were there the other morning and dropped out, and I understood why.
Yeah. Actually, you hit the nail. I fell asleep.
I kind of figured I didn't want to bring it up because it was kind of early, but it was late. So I kind of 2 + 2, it's still 4 in my head, not 5 like the new system.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm not near as bad off as the first time I came here. The first time I came here, I got that really bad sinus infection, cold, flu, whatever, remember?
Right. Right, but you got your colloidal silver up now.
Yeah, and plus I had just received the news of my daughter.
Right.
And there was absolutely nothing good in my life.
Oh yeah, the emotional side of what you're going through, it would be enough to really knock the living daylights out of you. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'm able to enjoy a little bit more now. And I was really, really excited with that chair lift or stair.
I'm sure. That would be a tremendous benefit to everybody and a huge load off your mind.
Yeah, I took a couple of photos when it was being installed. I'm gonna put them up.
Good. Did you get them transferred to the computer yet?
Yeah, I do my editing on my phone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I was going to say because you could, if it's on the computer, you could actually share it here.
Oh no,
Okay,
doggone it!
that's all right. Did you
So,
guys did you guys find any moringa up there? Any fresh moringa?
oh yeah, no, I haven't been to that store yet, but I do have moringa tea and moringa powder.
Okay. Well, it's gonna have a lot of it. It's not gonna have the um oh shoot. Why would that slip out of my head like that? Because it was just on the tip of my tongue. You know, like the what's the thing from eating fresh vegetables and you pick up the um oh, what is it? I can't think now.
And
The enzymes, right? You're not gonna get the moringa enzymes,
no, but
the powdered stuff. So
she
you're
does get a lot of enzymes from the juicing.
right. I just don't know that they're equal. That's all.
Yeah,
But she might be getting it from the noni. So there's a possibility
right.
because noni is loaded with the active enzymes.
Johnny, you and 320, I made a moderator. I haven't been able to make any until today. Oh, and there's Deidre. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Deidre. How are you, dear? So what did you think? Did you get a chance to see my video yesterday morning on the Copa stuff?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of me now being bald?
About what?
My hair completely gone.
Oh, you look good and clean cut. What's wrong with that? Mm.
I knew that's what you were going to say. I just knew it.
You knew I would love it.
Oh yeah.
I liked your long hair too, though. Ron, you're Ron, whatever you are, whatever you look like, you're always precious to me. And you know it.
Did I do what, John? Did I get the haircut? Is that what you're asking? Oh, well, thank you, Elegant. Or I'm sorry, Deidre. Oh,
Hey, Deidre, did you hear that I got my stair lift yesterday? I'm so excited. It's good and quiet. And oh my gosh, it saves me and my daughter both so much um, grief.
yeah, hold on just a second, John. There's a real short video Grizz put together for me because I have no clue how to edit and stick videos together. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, it's 28 seconds long. Hold on just a second, John. I'm gonna post the video link.
Yes, watch that. It's very informative.
Yeah, 28 seconds and extremely informative, right?
No, no, Wizard, didn't you talk about Copa a long time on one of your videos?
Yeah, that was my newest. Well, my thinking is that John may not have that channel.
Oh, okay.
That may be the issue. He just may not. Oh shoot, I can't put it up here.
Oh, Deidre, I wanted to play on it.
I'm not wrenched.
You know what's cool?
Um,
I can go cart stuff up to my daughter three or four times an hour now because I don't.
well, shoot, it won't let me post the link.
It won't.
No.
Why is
John,
that?
go into Green Wizard. There's a 28-second video, 2 videos back, I believe, for the haircut. But yep, it's gone.
Well, I got a lot to say about COPPA.
Well,
but I'm not going to worry about it, to be honest.
The bottom line is YouTube knowingly allowed the algorithms to track those children in violation of COPA law.
Yes, and they were
to direct the advertising and gather the information.
Yep, they did. So now they're wanting to recoup that from their.
Well, no. They're not the ones finding us. No. That's the FTC that's going to come after us.
Yes, it's true. They are.
That's right. YouTube paid their millions of dollars. Good morning, sweet girl. They paid their millions.
Right. They paid it, and now they've been out 160 million.
Yep.
And they don't want that to happen again. So that's why they're clamping down on us.
Well, what they did was they passed the buck. They gave options to how to select now. So if you are a COPA compliant video that has potentially children content in it that is identified by the creator, the announcement will not go out. No advertising will be put on it. Within the compliance rules of COPA to begin with, which is what they should have been doing rather than tracking.
Right.
They should have been shutting down those accounts with, that children were utilizing in violation.
We're going to sweet girl, pecan baby. And welcome.
Hold on a second, Deidre. Yeah, that's the right link, Deidre. John, the link that Deidre just put up. Thank you, Deidre. Yep, it's gone. Because all I got to do is go in and watch the COPA video. That's the first time I come on camera. And yep, all the hair's gone. Oh. But yeah, had YouTube not been playing the game to make as much money as they made, which is why they got fined so heavily when they got caught.
Right.
Had they not been playing the game and had they been abiding by their own rules and Google rules and not allowing the kids in here, we wouldn't have had the issue. But since they don't keep track of the accounts and they don't follow up on reported accounts in violation of rules because they were too concerned about chasing the money, now the buck gets passed to us. So now we've got to worry about every aspect of it.
Right.
So my thinking is we can still do those videos and we can still be ourselves, and we can mark, a video that may have a kid's toy in it or what have you as child compliant. All we'd have to do is have all of our friends, what have you, on a different platform so that we could put our own notices out.
Right.
And share the notice that we posted a new video and still get to everybody. But, ultimately it really comes back to the money side of it, because everybody battled so hard to get monetized. Now the monetization gets taken away, which is, I'm really thinking that that's what YouTube wanted to do to begin with, because it was such a huge platform. They were spending too much time chasing paychecks.
Well, plus, if you do mark yours as a child video, it gets no notifications,
yep.
No monetization.
Yep.
Hey, sweet girl, you need to type something. Oh, Deidre, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad we got to talk to. Um, I struggle so much with this StreamYard. Not so much on the Elegant channel, but on this one. But somehow I got it going good now. I'll do something to screw it up.
Well, that's cool. We'll be waiting to see it.
I want each and every one of you to know that I think you're all mods in here. And it's not that I'm modding everyone, but every one of you people are very close to me. And I want you to have them. They're given because I know you and trust you. And
well, that's your first mistake where I'm concerned. I mean, you need to keep me at the end of a short leash.
Well, Ron, I can always remove yours. Oh, I love each and every one of you guys. And trust me, I would not say it if there was anybody in here. I'm not shy. I will, I speak my mind all the time.
Sweet girl, she knows that. That's why she won't do it.
Oh, he likes it. Yeah, there's no way if I don't like somebody, there's no way I can say, oh, let me make you a mod. I like you. No, I just can't. It would make me vomit.
Right. And you think about the potential damage, because they could go in behind you on a prior video and hurt your friends.
Exactly. And anybody that, that you even think would do something like that has no business being a mod.
Right.
The mod is supposed to protect you and your channel.
Right. Not tell you what you're supposed to do on your channel, but allow you to do what you want to do and have your back.
And listen to instruction.
Right.
And so many people, I've been asked by people, will you make me a mod? And I go, well, you know what? I will once I feel you've been instructed with the way I handle things. And everyone in here knows how I run my channel.
Right. Yeah, this is the group that's your close personal friends.
Oh yeah, because my That's Awesome channel only has 66 people.
Right.
And I never had a chance to, like I said earlier, I never had a chance to build on it because as soon as I started it, I got the news about my daughter.
Right. Well, the good news is she's on the mend. You're able to get up and down in the house now that the lift is in. So the workload has lessened for your husband.
Yes.
So all good news. That's wonderful. We just don't want you staying in Michigan. Sorry, selfish.
You know what? My poor daughter, okay, she had, like I said, lost all that weight because she didn't have anyone encouraging her to eat.
Right.
Just think of all the people that don't have anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Because my daughter told me that several times she went to the fridge or to the kitchen, hobbled over there, thought about making her something to eat, started shaking, and had to go sit down.
Right. And nobody there to help her.
No.
I totally understand.
What? Now, not just my daughter, but think about all the people out there that have no one.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Everybody can't just up and leave their home and move in with you like I did her. But, she's my baby.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be there for her through thick and thin, regardless.
Yeah, and I told her that when I first got up here, and my son was here, and I looked at him and I said, "Don't look all stricken. I would do the same thing for you."
Yeah, men don't like to hear that.
Yeah, too bad.
Even though it's what we want, we just don't want to hear it.
I know. Hey, like I said, too bad. Hey, if I'm your mother, if you had the unfortunate lot in life to have me for a mother, I'm very pushy, Ron.
Yeah, but it's all for a good reason.
Exactly. Well, I was always one of those helicopter moms, up in their faces.
Well, sometimes you have to be.
Hmm.
I mean, my God, you would have lived there had it been me.
My son was a handful.
Oh, absolutely. 320, 100% correct.
Yeah, they're always our babies. Yeah. Oh, 320, you're so sweet. And here comes hubby. He's probably going to yell at me.
Well, tell him I said, hey.
Ron says hi.
No yelling.
He's not going
to ask him. Maybe he knows. Is it a screwdriver or a belt drive?
I don't know if he knows or not.
I'll bet he does. I'll bet he looked close enough.
Well, he wasn't around when it was installed.
Oh, it don't matter. We're guys. We're into that kind of stuff.
Anyway, he's not going to yell at me. He's actually refilling my coffee.
Oh, cool. I was just thinking the same thing. I need to go get some.
Yeah, he always yells at me if I get up too early or if I don't sleep.
Well, yeah.
Many times he's come in and the people in my chat has heard him. I'm going to go get the rubber mallet if you don't.
Good for him. Because even though your daughter's sick, so are you. And you need to be watched as well.
Yeah, well, poor guy. He deserves some kind of award.
Well, get him out for a steak dinner.
He's a vegetarian.
Well, take him to a really nice salad bar.
There you go.
What do you do for a vegetarian? That's
well,
a tough.
Why do you think when I cook meat, I give it to the dogs? Because I'll take a bite or two, and the only people left are my dogs, so we have a big feast.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. That's what I do with chicken. And yep. I've got the 3 dogs, so yeah, we just gorge on it. The cats get all upset because they didn't get any, and because it's on the bone. Yeah.
Hubby's been doing a lot of the repairs because this house really is gorgeous, but once you get to really looking, you see a little bit of neglect.
Right.
Because now she did not get that sick that fast. She's been struggling.
Oh, yeah. Right.
For a while.
Right.
Everybody knows how nurses work. She works 14 hours a day.
Right.
Well, her regular shift is 12, but.
And coming home and maintaining a house is not going to be helpful.
And plus,
interest.
She went through that nasty divorce.
Right.
I mean, the poor girl needs a break.
Well, she's getting it now.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted it or not.
Like I said, I'm counting the days until she says, "Mom, I love you, but get out. Get. Go back."
You're right, 320. That might be perfect. Fire up a barbecue for him and let him barbecue some vegetables. Absolutely. Of course, he's not going to have any real vegetables. He's in Michigan. All the vegetables are back home.
Well, there is a store here. It's a little bit of a drive, not too bad, that we can go. Yeah, 320. 12-hour shifts turn into 15 and 18 because They are not allowed to leave if they're needed. They can't just say, my time's up, I'm going.
Right.
They will be fired. But I do have to hand it to her, because all this time she kept an immaculate house, immaculate yard, mowed her own yards,
Wow.
even had a little garden out back. And meanwhile, dealing with her daughter.
Yeah. That's a project all by itself. It's amazing she got everything else done.
No kidding. No kidding. Well, I've threatened to repossess my granddaughter's car.
Right.
She's that bad.
How'd that go?
I told you she went and sneaked the other set of car keys and hid them.
Oh.
That ain't going to help. I can always call the dealer and get new ones.
Well, it's dealership or have a locksmith come and change the lock.
Right. And her name is not on the title.
Yeah, so there's not much she can do there.
No. But, I'm looking. She breaks my heart because she's so sad. Look, Ron, I don't know if you've seen her picture, but she's 22 and gorgeous. She's model beautiful.
Yet the world is against her, right?
Yeah, 320, she's acting. She's got mental depression issues. And every time I ask her to do something for her mother, she says, well, what about me? Nobody understands what I'm going through. And I says, how come everything revolves back to you?
Because
she's dealing with depression for a while. Can't we just get your mom out of this acute emergency situation and then we can deal with you?
Right, but she's dealing with millennialism. It's the school programming and the terrible foods. I mean, you think about it, half the stuff, if not 75% of the stuff that the kids are eating today wasn't even around 100 years ago. Heck, even 50 years ago.
Plus, she's taking medication. And she just told her mom the other day that she says, I'm going off of it. She said, it's not helping.
Uh-oh. So
my daughter says, you'll have to go see your doctor about that. I don't want you just, going off cold turkey like that. And of course, she has no insurance.
Right.
My daughter can't put her on yet.
Wait.
And
she's on medications for the depression?
Yes.
And she's going to school to try and become a dentist?
Yes.
She's going to be really depressed when she finds out they won't give her a license.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. It turns out they quietly passed a law in the United States barring licensing of doctors if they've had any of these medications in their lifetime.
Yes, 320, she does work. But the thing is, if she wants something to eat, she makes us pay for it.
That's ridiculous.
Not one dime of her money goes toward she won't buy grocery. She does go to college. And you ought to see her bedroom. It's spotless.
Oh, I'll bet it is. And I'll bet you it's got the newest and the latest and the greatest of everything.
Yes. However, she's got this thing going on that she's got ADD,
Okay.
And the stuff that I have to have available. See, I'm into efficient.
Right, absolutely.
I have to take care of her mom and myself. So I have all these supplements and things that I use every day. She wants nothing left on the counter. So she moves the stuff and I can't find it. And that wears me out because I have to go hunt the stuff that I need. And I asked her, I said, will you just leave it? She says, you know, I don't live like a slob like you do.
Well, then you need to go get your own apartment and pay your own bills.
I says, well, it sure doesn't bother you that you could go mop the floor. That wouldn't piss me off. I said, just leave my
boy.
Oh, we fight every day. There's a war.
I'll bet.
And my daughter is on my side because she said she's so sick that she hides from her daughter.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, she
in her
can't.
own house.
She can't. Yes, she's a prisoner in her own house.
Yeah, no.
Well, see, I don't go for that shit either.
No, that needs to be that. Yeah, somebody needs to find a way to put an end to that mess. There's no way. I mean, come on. She's trying to recover. She needs peace of mind and peace of body. You're doing everything you can for the body, but she's screwing up the mind.
Yeah, but Ron, here's one thing that tugs at my heart. She can't function in society.
Well, no, that's exactly the way they want it. And it's the, and it's their whole generation. I mean, any of her potential friends or people she works with are all suffering exactly the same way. They're all going through it.
Now, a few times she's been in a good mood. You know how it is with, who knows what all she's got. I don't know. But she'll come down with, oh, she's so happy. Blah, blah, blah. Guess what happened? This is so wonderful. And the next day you say, well, hello, sunshine. She'll say, oh.
Right.
Don't talk to me.
Right.
Ever. It's a thing. And
I wonder.
But I do feel sorry for her.
Ask your husband to go look and email me or whatever. Ask your husband to go look when he gets a chance later on today, or whenever the weather's nice enough to be outside doing whatever. See if you have for the power, the electricity.
You blanked out, Ron. I didn't get to hear you.
Oh, ask your husband to check and see if you have a digital or an analog meter on the house for electricity.
Okay.
I'll bet her bedroom is real close to that, and I'll bet you it's digital.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'll put money on it.
I'm wondering if she's bipolar. And Pecan Baby, I feel the same way. And if I'd have talked to my grandmother, like she does me, my dad would, oh my God, he'd have stomped me under the earth.
Yep, that would be my dad.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter what she said. You just don't. In fact, any of my elders or relatives, I'd have got, but a grandmother, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. I remember stepping out of line in front of one of my aunts, and my mom and dad weren't around, and boy, she let me have it. And my parents didn't say a word. It was just commonplace.
Right. I'm still hoping that I can help the granddaughter.
You can. It's just going to take time and understanding, and it's dietary. I swear to God, it is dietary. If you can get the issues to switch over, and have nothing else in the house that is going to feed this beast, she'll switch. It's a matter of getting that thyroid gland cleaned up, and getting the plaque off of the thyroid, and she'll switch.
Oh God, 320. My heart goes out to you. then you know exactly what I'm going through. Yeah, all of us are in the, yeah. I think we all know. Now, see, my daughter, where she wants to get better, it's easy to help someone, that's eager and wanting to recover. But if the person is having problems and they think it's all you,
Right.
then you have bad problems.
Right. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee.
Okay. So, I know I'm not the only, there's a lot of kids like my granddaughter. But, and my heart does, I would not throw her out. However, it might do a world of good if I did. I just couldn't do it. But I can sure talk to her. I can make her, I can make her listen for 5 minutes until she stomps out the door. But I'm constantly reminding her that, she has to help me take care of her mother. She said, I don't know what you expect me to do. I have to work. Well, and go to school. I said, well, you don't work and go to school every waking hour. You just don't know what I'm going through. Nope, I would have no idea. Like I've had my life is a bed of roses. I've never had adversity or problems or issues, and right, none of us have. Only those self-centered ones. Only the granddaughter. That's how she thinks.
Well, right. They have access to all the information in the world they could possibly have and know absolutely nothing about history. So their world is the worst. What they're going through is far, far, far worse than any of us could possibly imagine.
Well, see, my daughter is not. She doesn't have the strength to fight her.
Right.
So I'm thinking that she's acting like a bully because and see, no matter how sick I am, I'm going to get up and fight. And I lay into her all the time.
Right. Well, see, but the issue is you're fighting basically a mental condition that she is completely unaware of because the hemispheres aren't communicating correctly because of what they've done and because the thyroid isn't being fed. That's what it comes down to. I mean, all the medical science, all the doctors, everything I've researched, we're talking years of research, they're all coming down to the same conclusion that, and it's not these kids' faults. They don't even realize how bad it is and what they've done and what's going on because they've never experienced real food. They don't know. The first time they can bite into a real vegetable would change their life.
Well, I'm going to keep plugging. Hello, Carolyn. How are you, lady?
Yeah, good morning, Carolyn.
Good to see you. Hey, Hippie Chick, how are you?
Well, good morning, Miss Hippie. Oh, so what else you got planned for today? Gonna go wash the car and beat up the husband, throw things at him again?
Why not?
Okay. I mean,
Well,
we just want to know that your day's going to be normal.
yeah, I'm not going to have to deal with a repairman or, well, okay. Actually, I'm going to have a little bit of time to myself.
Wow, how'd you manage that?
Well, Mrs. Creech is going to take my daughter to her chemo, and I don't have a repairman I have to wait for. Um, and I have a few hours, and hubby and I just might go out
There you go.
shopping because
Oh,
this place is a shopping bonanza. Anything you would want. I may hit up that organic food store.
oh, well, that'd be good. Okay. I'm thinking you're going to drag him off dress and shoe shopping, the poor guy. Wait, no, no. Wait, your husband's the one that likes to shop. He wants stuff right now. He doesn't want to order it on Amazon. You're the opposite one. That's right.
Right. I could care less if I leave the house, but he cannot stand to do without. If he's low on anything, oh my gosh, we're low on peanut butter. We got to go to the store.
Oh my god.
Mhm. That's not normal for a guy, is it?
No, no. But I know another guy just like him. If he even thinks he sees the bottom of the peanut butter jar, he's got to start creating a shopping list. It's like, dude, really?
I know. But see, where he's vegetarian, he does eat a lot of peanut butter.
Well, I understand that. Got to get the proteins in.
Yeah.
It's just a shame they're all processed to make the peanut butter. If he could get the fresh peanuts, I got to look into that. I know there's one specific peanut that's got the highest protein markers. I've got to go back and look.
Well, Ron, there is a big similarity between my granddaughter and Peanut. They're identical,
Oh, I'm sure they are.
except the ages.
Right? And that's
She's 10 years older than him, but there's absolutely no difference.
yep, and that's the programming. That's what they've done. That's the end result. Um, I'll find the link. I'll go look for it today, and it is it's a shocking report. And I'll post it on my other smaller channel, the video.
Well,
Um,
I told
what
my,
they've done to society, and how this was all charted out and planned in the late 60s, and how it was implemented in the early 70s in the colleges and worked its way down to now in the public school system, and exactly how this is planned. This was all planned, and it's disgusting to hear, but it's the reality. And it all
and
points back to the research on the thyroid.
when they're little babies, they're like plugging them with vaccinations. And, you know, I had vaccinations when I was younger, but I had like, what, three?
Yeah,
One? One?
polio's, measles, and there was another big one.
Polio. And that was it.
Yeah, yeah. All of the rest of these shots, yeah, absolutely ridiculous and unfounded. And now they're chipping kids um, without parental consent. So a lot of the kids that are being born now, who was telling us? Oh, it'll dawn on me later. But yeah, the kids in the hospitals today, as they're born, as they start to get their battery of shots, they're immediately chipped
Well,
without parental consent.
they want the government to be their daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really hard. So as Well, I did tell my son and Mrs. Creech about the similarities between Peanut and my granddaughter. She said, "Well, we're going to put a stop to it right now."
Well, until they clean the thyroid off, um, um,
They're not going to do
peanut is
that.
going to be resistant
Ron,
as possible and not even know it.
they're not going to do it.
Well,
They're the kind of people that think. Now, my son does know better, but he's been fighting an uphill battle. They're the kind of people that think, well, if I get something wrong, I'll just go to the doctor and they'll fix it. In other words, I have no responsibility for my own health.
right.
I just go to the doctor and they'll fix it.
Right. I get it. They're under the white coats are God's mentality. I get it.
Yeah. So little by little, I'm dropping little hints and ideas that they can use. And it seems like they are trying a little bit more with Peanut. I tell them,
if they just look at the thyroid,
your life will have him a long, long time. He'll be living in your basement if you don't help him now.
Yeah. There is I don't know how you would find one in Michigan though. There is a chiropractor, nutritionist that discovered a way of manipulating the spine to increase the blood flow against the thyroid that starts to clear it off.
Mm-hmm.
So they could, in theory, accidentally go to the right chiropractor with their son, have him manipulated, and have a different child in 2 or 3 days. And it's a doctor, so I mean, he's in a white coat. They might listen.
Yeah, 320's got a point. Yeah, they start really early. Just loading those babies up. Like right after birth. Yeah, they sure do.
Oh yeah, right. 320. It's terrible. It's terrible. What's happening? What's going on? It's frightening. It's absolutely frightening. And I've got the links. I just need to go. I need to go get them and get them uploaded, and then try and skirt around the issues with YouTube copyright law and what have you. I'll get it figured out.
Yeah. Well, you're in a room full of mods, but I have to step away. If you'd like to discuss anything with the chat, I'll be right back. I have to get me some water.
Yep. We're good to go. I can always turn on my flute music and put everybody to sleep. You know how nice and droning that is.
Yeah, it works for me.
Oh, I'll bet it does. Come to think of it, I think I had that music on the other night when you came in and then disappeared on me. So yeah, it's all good.
I don't leave you by choice. I just fall asleep.
Yep. Oh. Oh, absolutely, 320, and that's the issue. They indoctrinate these up and coming practitioners, and give them just enough information to maintain health. And they took away the Hippocratic Oath, and now doctors are they're all looking at the $1 million paycheck versus taking care of their patients and earning a living. So it's all by design, and it's really, really, it's a shame. It's a crying shame. You know, what the ultimate end game is, I don't know. I don't think I want to know. But the idea that we can take something as simple as my book and get people starting on eating differently and, in essence, making the change without them even knowing it. You take it, you take a kid, you take a child, and you get them out, and you accidentally teach them how to garden, and you take care of the soils, and they start, you know, they're all excited because here comes their food that they planted, and they start eating it, and they get in contact with real food that has everything in it that's supposed to. It's not blanketed and hidden by the 12-point NPK oil system of chemicals, and the differences are night and day. You know, you take a child. Jerry's Woodworking and Outdoors. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Jerry.
You take
Hello.
a child out camping today and get them away from their cell phones for a week, and they're different people after a week in the woods. It's really weird to watch, but it's reality. The kids have never experienced anything like that. You put a kid in a Faraday cage today and give them a book, and within 12 hours, it's a different child. It's really, really odd the way it works.
Oh, Jerry, it's good to see you. Guess what? Remember that stair lift that for that fundraiser? It was installed yesterday. And I want everybody to know that Jerry was my biggest contributor. And thank you very much, Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's good people. Regardless of what everybody else says about him, you know, in front of his face, he's good people.
Yes, I got it, Carolyn. And Jerry and Carolyn, I would like to know, I'm doing a video on my Elegant about the chairlift, and I would like to know if I can use your name to give you special thanks for your contributions. I won't do it unless I have your permission.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to tarnish Jerry's bad reputation by saying something about him.
Well,
I understand.
The thing is, a lot of people just don't want their name used by anybody. And as a contributor, I don't know. So, Jerry, I can use your name, yes or no? Carolyn, yes or no? It's just a short, might be just a 2-minute video of my stair climber. The, stair lift. Okay, Jerry.
You can abuse Jerry all you want.
Jerry likes abuse, don't he?
Well, absolutely. Most of us guys do.
Jerry, I watch your shows. I really, believe it or not, I really got into that one where you were maintaining and cleaning those real nice boots. I really learned a lot because hubby, oh my God, is he rough on boots? That fundraiser, guys, was not widely advertised. It was just kind of Wizard here started it up, and he and Bobby. They just said if you want to contribute to, hit my PayPal up, and I want you to know that I did get it, Carolyn, and it is wonderful. And in fact, it came yesterday, and we have been, what makes it nice is I'm no longer worn out from the stairs. and I can do other things to help my daughter and myself.
$320.
All right, 320.
Yeah, go wake her up. It's your house. Get stuck in there for an hour, 2 hours with no coffee. You're
Well,
awake. You got to tiptoe around because of some kid. No, like no.
no, I don't either. Yes, Carolyn, my daughter uses it, and she is so unstable and unsteady when she walks that it's actually a real boost for her.
I'll bet it's a lifesaver. I'm sure.
And it actually makes this big, beautiful house totally usable. It's not a big deal to go upstairs. And
Well, give it an extra 2 seconds for me there, 320. Oh, that's funny. Carol, you will never get her husband to sit down in that thing unless he's checking something. He is not going to get in that chair.
Oh, no. In fact, hubby wouldn't let me have a handicap sticker till my doctor yelled at him for my car. He said, well, you should walk as long as you're able. I go, okay, I'm able to walk, but it wears me out and I can do nothing else the rest of the day.
Right.
I have to choose my battles, you know.
Oh, well, yeah. Just make sure you have witnesses when you throw things at him. That's all.
Right. He's good at ducking. This April will be 50 years. He's used to ducking.
Yeah, you were saying how quick he was to get at a snake.
Well,
that's from you training him to duck. I wasn't going to bring it up, but now we're talking about it.
I'll go throw another one of his shirts away if he messes with me.
Oh no, we ain't gonna have any of that. No, 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 no. We will start a whole new campaign.
I know. But he's a trooper.
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry, you need a motorized wheelchair to get you from your wood shop to your house.
Oh God, don't tell him that. He'll start looking for one. Then he'll have to have a cooler on it, and then it's going to have to go faster, and then it's going to need floodlights on it, and
it has to be fire retardant, extra.
Yeah, extra fire retardant.
Yeah.
Have a gun rack on it.
Then next thing you know, he'll be applying for his disability, so
Right.
he don't have to leave his chair. He can go hunting and everything in it. See, we're full of good ideas, Jerry. A go-kart.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's cool. A go-kart's cool. You know, I'm having such a ball on this live stream. I'm thinking about leaving it up.
Yeah, we haven't had any problems.
Well, only thing is I badmouth my grandchildren.
Well, yeah, but it's not your situation. It's and that's the point I'm trying to drive home. It has nothing to do with you bad mouthing them. There's an actual physical thing going on
There is.
that people are unaware of that has caused these children to be this way.
Well, and no one can accuse me of not loving my granddaughter because I've been her ATM machine for 22 years. However, it has stopped as of last month.
Well, I can understand why.
My daughter's not doing Christmas because she says it would be awful if
Why?
if she was living on donations and she can't see buying it. I says, you can celebrate Christmas without buying.
Oh, yeah, where'd they get this idea that Christmas had anything to do with exchanging gifts?
I know. And she says she's not able to put up Christmas decorations. And I says, well, maybe me and your dad can put out a few, not many, but a few. I've got pictures of her house in previous years. It's one of those that the news comes by and
Oh,
photograph.
wow.
She
She
does
goes
everything
all
up
out for
to date.
Christmas. Oh, wow.
So I'm going to put out a few things for her.
Well, see that maybe that's the argument you need to have with her. She doesn't like to be on the donation and this, that, and the other, but people are going to notice if they're used to seeing her house and it's a key point, when all the decorations are up and everything else for the holidays and a lot of people drive by and then all of a sudden there's nothing up, they're going to know something's wrong.
Yeah.
And caring people are going to stop and say something.
I wanted to tell people that she works in a large hospital, and I guess she's one of the most loved employees and co-workers because they did fundraiser after fundraiser. They did bowling, they did t-shirts,
Oh,
they sold those little cheap wristbands that cost probably a quarter. They sold them for $2, and people was paying upwards of $10 for them.
wow.
She got, I think, like $1,200-1,300 for those little wristbands.
Oh my gosh.
And plus they had a little jar for her, and she got money for that. She got private donations by check from the doctors.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's well loved. She's earned her position.
Yeah, she got several thousand, and that's cool because her income is one half
Right.
of what it was on her disability. And that's another reason, that by us being here, we can help her with the bills.
Well, you should be proud. You raised an incredible daughter, and
Yeah,
now you're seeing the signs of it all the way across the board of what you accomplished.
I know. Everyone loves her. They stop by with food. We made you these smoothies, and we froze them so you can have one every day. One brought a big plate of lasagna frozen with instructions on cooking. Another girl gave her a bag of colloidal silver water
Awesome.
and some kind of a health. She works with a lot of people that are organic and health conscious. They give her gifts all the time, and plus she takes her treatments where she works there. They come down and bring her stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, she's truly a wonderful girl.
And yes, Carolyn, she is stabilizing and coming back. She's gaining weight again. And hello and good morning, Dirty Rotten.
Hey, Dirty. Yeah, I hooked you up there, Dirty. Yeah, so I got 10 people in here right now. I think I'll leave this stream up.
There you go.
Well, the worst thing that could happen, I'd be called a bad grandma.
But you're not. you're just pointing out an issue, and we're addressing the issue, and that doesn't make you a bad grandma. You're just and that's the thing. This is global. This is not just here in the United States. This is a global condition that's happening. One country has actually started barring kids from having cell phone use because it has gotten so out of control that they're actually having to send them to detox camp for 30 days to get them off cell phones because this is so widespread on a global scale.
Bye, Jerry. Thanks for stopping in, dear. By the way, Carolyn, when I got Carolyn's donation in the mail. She sent a card. Did you know I cried?
Oh, I'll bet you did.
I did.
Yeah.
I cried.
We got good people here, really good people. And then there's Bobby. Well,
Yeah, Bobby,
I had to say it. I have to push that button.
yeah, but everybody knows how I feel about Bobby. I love the guy. Now he contributed also. And he pushed and pushed. So anyway, there's a lot of people out there that was excited for me getting that stair lift.
Yeah, you're going to have to post the video that it's in. You're going to have to.
Yes. Carolyn, you don't know how much it means to me.
And I know you don't want to, but still leave your PayPal link up, even in the new video. I know, and I don't want to hear any arguments about it. Well, not everybody was able to get to you fast enough, and they are going to be very disappointed and upset.
Well, guess what? Well, I told you earlier, but some of the people in the chat did not hear that. Home 320, my PayPal is on my banner.
I don't know if it's on this one.
Oh, no, it's not. It's on Elegance.
Right. It's on Elegant Homestead.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, that there was many that prayed and was rooting and excited for me. And prayers, please keep them coming. Because that's why I'm alive right now, is the prayers.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I know what I wanted to say. Hubby got a huge military discount. And she got a discount for having a doctor's prescription that it was medically necessary. So yeah, we got $1,000 off of it. So it wasn't as expensive as I thought. It ended up being out of our pockets, $3,500, and it well worth it. If something is necessary, it's just plain necessary. That's all.
Right. and looking at it and saying, well, look, I'm not old and I'm not feeble and I'm not this. No, just stop and accept the assistance.
You know, another big expense is all the supplements I have to buy.
Oh God, yeah.
Because
Oh God, yeah.
I'm not only buying them for myself, I'm buying them for my daughter. And whatever I can shove down hubby's throat.
Well, I'm sure he's going to take care of himself, come thick or thin, whether you realize it or not. He's probably sneaking away to do what he needs to do.
No, I haven't got, Carolyn, I've just been back up here a short while. I haven't gotten to that yet. But some of her co-workers are.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Allie.
Allie Oakley, wave. Good morning, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome.
Some of her co-workers got her some edibles.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yep, the good stuff. Hey, welcome, Allie. I know. I'm so excited. All my friends found me. Oh my gosh. And these are all the people that have reached out to try to leave a message that I was missed when I was not on the internet. So this stream means a lot. You guys would really freak out if I did a cooking video, wouldn't you?
well, yeah, we would love that.
And my nice new beautiful kitchen that I have to keep the counter clean
Oh,
because
jeez.
it sets off the OCD.
Yeah, whatever.
I know.
Whatever. Make enough for your daughter, yourself, and your hubby, and leave a mess and walk away.
I should
Because
show you.
the OCD will kick in, and she will be contributing and helping the family because she'll be cleaning the kids. And
Well, she did ask me. She says, "You guys are just trying to push me out of my own house." I said, "How is that?" She said, "Well, you use my bathroom."
you're just pushing back. What's the problem? Good morning, buddy.
And I mess up the counters.
Oh, how dare you! Well, I had to say that 320. Come on now.
Yeah. It's fun living here, I tell you that. $320, not one dime. Not one dime. Her money is her money. And then when I did try to explain that she should contribute to the household, she said, "Oh, so now you're up here trying to scam money off of me." I go, "Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I want." Here, I gave up my home. I spent my last dollar buying groceries and health foods. And yes, I'm trying to scam her. She just doesn't want me here. But my daughter begs me not to leave. I go, "I'm not leaving."
Yeah, speaking of cooking videos, Miss Allie, I better be on your Christmas list this year. Just saying. Boy, that lady can cook them old world foods. Oh, everybody ranted and raved. I was so jealous last year.
Yes, Allie. Pray for this to all work out because I have an OCD, possibly bipolar granddaughter. And I'm extremely worried about her because she's so sad all the time.
Right, because she's not understanding.
No.
She's just and like I was saying, when my mother died in the hospital, those 2 weeks, and we went through that. My sister was kind of the same way, and she was just looking for everybody's sympathy. She actually wanted to be in school so that she could get everybody's sympathy, and it was identifiable then, and it wasn't an OCD thing because we still had real foods back then. Nowadays, it's not that situation at all. Every one of these kids is in this situation, and they want to call it bipolar, and it's not. The hemispheres are legitimately disconnected from each other, and one day they're on the left side, and the other day they're on the right side. How they can overall function and tie their shoes, I'm not sure, but that's kind of that's kind of the mentality. So one day you've got a great person, bubbly personality, this, that, or the other, and the next day you've got something totally different. And it's not bipolar; it's the disconnect of the hemispheres caused by lack of T4. Yeah, I think it's T4 from the thyroid gland. And until we get the plaque off the thyroid gland and get that squared away in every one of these kids, we're stuck with this situation.
Well, see, I raised her more or less till she was 10, 11 years old. Her mom and dad worked a lot, and I was close by, and I was more than happy. I was ready for a grandchild, and hubby worked a lot too, and he worked midnights, and so she and I would take off every day, and we would have the best of times. We would go to parks. We'd go to stores and, check out stuff she wanted. And we'd go to garage sales. We'd go out to the best of restaurants. She was like my little buddy. And hubby didn't care what she, he didn't care how much we spent. And anyway, we'd go swimming. We had one of those, we had 2 swimming pools, and we'd put one in warm water and bubble bath, and we would play in there a while. And then I'm talking about baby pools.
Right.
Yes, Allie, she is hurting because her mom and dad divorced, and her dad has more or less dropped her. I don't know how else to.
Abandoned.
Yeah.
Turned his back.
Abandoned her. And one day, I told her, honey, I promise to get you help. Just let me try to get your mom stabilized. Your mom is very critical, but I promise to get you help. I said, please hang on. And she says, oh, really? Can you make my daddy love me? That was a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
My answer to that one was, your dad does love you. I said, but he can only give what he's got. And if he's struggling and doesn't know how to get that love out, because he was abused as a child also. I mean, not also, but
Right.
he was abused. Yeah, he loves her in the only way he knows how. Um, but he also refuses to give her any money for college, um, for anything. So that's why her mom and I have funded her college, and she has a brand new car every 2 years. So yes, she's spoiled, but you know, I don't care about that. I really care that uh, actually I'm scared now. I'm scared for her. She's way too sad. And guys, she's drop dead gorgeous.
Well, as you get
She
the
has everything to live for. Man, just let me be 22 with a new car, going to college.
oh God,
I don't have to pay anything. I would think that I had it by the tail.
right? But that again, that falls back to the training of these kids. All of these kids are demanding a socialist society because they don't understand. They just don't understand the complete disconnect from reality. That's the easiest way to put it.
Allie, the problems we have, she and I have been getting into horrible screaming arguments. She's learned how to push my trigger, and I never, ever lose my temper. I'm always calm, but somehow she can do it. No, she won't. 320. She looks at me and rolls her eyes. However, when I do suggest things for her, I notice later that a few things start sinking in. Like while I was gone, her mother gave her money to go to the grocery store. Of course, she can't spend her money, mind you.
Right.
And she did come home with all organic. But on the other hand, she goes out with her own money and brings home Taco Bell.
Oh God.
She won't let me know when she's coming or going, so I have no idea what to cook her or have ready for her to eat. And when I do ask her, she says, "Man, what are you, the police? Want to know my every move?" I said, "Well, I would think you'd want to report." She just walks out the door and don't say anything to me or her mother. I said, "You might want to report your whereabouts since your mother is taking chemo and is very, very ill, critical ill. Text me if you need me."
Yeah, that's their world today.
Well, she doesn't want any human contact. She's
Right.
22, Allie, and she makes excellent grades in school. She works. Now, here is what I don't understand. She can't be civil to me. However, she works as a waitress and brings home tons of tips. Now, how can she be good enough to make tips? And she's so sour with me. Sweet girl, the girl has never had a hand laid on her. Never. Well, I slap her down, but like I said, I slap her down verbally, and I don't like being that mean. I can be really, really crass and mean, but I don't like to be. It's against my nature. It hurts my soul when I feel like I've been mean. It hurts my soul. But boy, she can trigger me. I tell her I'm repossessing her car and giving it to my son. He needs a new one. I can be a mean grandma sometimes. Oh, 320, she does know it. In fact, guess what? I have something cute to tell you. You know, her and mom and dad are divorced. And, um, of course, I always took my daughter's side. And I don't care who knows it. Well, I made her real good and mad the other day. And she says, "No wonder my dad hates you. He says you're a bee."
Yeah, you're so bad because this is reality. Sorry.
Well, I don't take any golf from anybody.
Right.
You can say, but you know what? You could probably set me down, point out every fault I have, and I go, "Oh my gosh, I never realized. You're right. I do that." Um, I won't get mad, but if you show disrespect,
Oh yeah, you're gonna come back fighting, right?
oh yeah, I mean, I might.
Absolutely.
I
We
turn
need
into
to get a hold
a
of.
tiger.
We need to get a hold of Kathy, Iron Dog's wife,
Mhm.
and let her know you're up in Michigan. You want an advocate on your side with your granddaughter?
Well,
Bring Kathy
and
around.
even her mother, my daughter, says that she's behind me and she does need to learn a few things. Um, but she's just not able to fight her. She says, in fact, for the last 6 months, when my granddaughter was around, she went and hid from her. I said, that will be the day that I support a child and hide from them. Oh,
yeah.
no, that day will not happen.
Oh yeah, no. You're right, sweet girl. You're 100% right. Wish you were closer to Michigan. Maybe you could step in and help.
Oh, I know she needs a reality check. Now, okay, another point I want to bring out is this has very, very recently hit her because it's only came out about my daughter, what, in the last 2 months, Ron?
Right. Give or take, yes.
Yeah. And I think she's still in denial because when I first got here, she says, "Man, I can't believe how lazy my mom is. All she does is sit around." I go, "Oh, so she's eat up with cancer and all she does is sit around. Poor you."
Yeah, right. Alrighty, Allie, tell her we said good morning and hello and happy birthday.
Oh my gosh. 99 this month. How precious. Now you're talking about somebody that shows respect. Allie sure does.
Oh yeah, incredible lady.
Hmm. She's so faithful to her grandma.
It's about what she needs at this point, sweet girl. A shock of reality. But again, tomorrow morning she's going to wake back up and the brain's going to be reset and nothing's going to register anyhow. So it's not going to matter.
Whenever we have an argument, I always end it with, I'm sorry that I had to get rough on you. I said, I want you to know that I love you. And nothing will ever change that. I said, but you're not going to treat me that way.
Right? It's tough love. I get it. I get it.
The only thing is, now my kids were treated a lot rougher than she was. She's been very gently raised. And you see, anybody with kids, that's what happens if you very gently raise children.
Right.
Oh, sweet girl, the other day, she asked me, could I hook her up with an apartment? Because she couldn't stand it, that we're just trying to encroach and push her out. And I says, if you want an apartment, you will have to go get it yourself.
Absolutely.
However, if you live here, oh, guess what her answer was? I can't make it on my own. I go, duh.
Yeah. Welcome to reality.
Sweet girl, didn't you raise a bunch of boys? Oh, you had to be tough. They would have ran you off. Sweet girl, she does have a job and she goes to college, but all her money goes to her. Yeah, sweet girl raised, I thought she did, a bunch of boys. And I do know, if you ever let a boy child get the upper hand, you've had it. My son, if it hadn't have been for my husband, who he did not think twice. Now, this is when he was a teenager and he's smart-mouthed, but he did not think twice about knocking him on his butt with his fist. He only did it twice. And it was an invitation. Hey, you really want to go there? Come on, let's go. And they did. Of course, I was screaming, but you do not want to tee off the old man.
Right, but the reality is, look at your sons today.
He's a model citizen,
right?
Model son, and a very good father, provider. He's got new cars and a new house also. And he won't take not one dime from me. I've offered. And I said, well, will you tell me if you ever get low? He says, I tell you what, just before I have to go dumpster dive for food, I'll let you know. I said, well, that's nice of you. I said, but I don't want you to hurt at all. Just come to mom and dad.
There, 320's got an idea. There you go. Sit her down with all the bills and say, pay it.
320. We tried that. And she looked at the bill, says, see, I told you my mom was a spendaholic. All she does is make bills. I go, she doesn't have a clue. She does not have a clue.
Well, hubby knows where the power switches are. Turn them off in her bedroom. I'm serious. I'm sorry. We have an electricity bill to pay. There you go.
Well, I did hand her car payment. It's a lease.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you it will not be renewed.
Well, of course not. Let them come get it. Absolutely. Start unplugging stuff and turning power off. Absolutely. You want to touch a reality, lady? Hey, pay your electricity bill.
Yeah, she says, all my mom does is buy and buy and buy.
Yeah, no, pay for your shit and pay for your shit and pay for your shit. That's what it sounds like.
I know. Oh, and don't forget, she sits around a lot.
Right. On her phone or watching TV or on the internet. Turn all that shit off. I'm sorry. No, that's spending. We can't spend.
I'm sure you've seen pictures of my daughter's house
Yes.
and yard.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Does that look like a woman that sits around?
No.
Plus, she holds a job 14 hours a day, 3 days a week, 4. Oh my gosh. I just want to cry. However, the good news is I'm feeling better. Ron, I'm positive that I caught the shingles from my daughter.
What?
Well, remember that backache I was telling everybody about?
Yeah.
My ribs hurt and I had a rash and it hurt me to breathe. That's why when I went home, I said, I'm trying to get better before I go back up there. I had to literally walk, bend over. I couldn't breathe. I was doubling up on my pain pills. And if
Which
I
I'm
call,
gonna take
oh
up.
God.
But that's not shingles.
Yeah, I had the shingles.
But you increased your selenium intake, right?
I did, yes. But it still took me a month to get over.
Right. Well, I'm going to assume that there was a time period there you slowed down taking some of this stuff.
Yes, there was one. And if I recall, that's how they found my daughter's cancer. She had shingles. It's called disseminating 320. Do you know what that is? It's a shingles that's on the inside that manifests inside. She had one blister on her wrist. She went to the doctor and they said, well, you also score high for Epstein-Barr disease. So they took her and had some CAT scans. I go, oh, never mind, you've got cancer. So that's why she came down with her shingles. And I was here the minute I found out. I came up here, remember?
Right.
And I was exposed to shingles and I got them.
Well, you're both on the mend now.
Yes.
You just cannot take a day off of the supplements. Your body will repair. It just needs to balance itself out and then start using the excess the way it needs to. It takes time.
It's pitiful here, so I sure don't need the drama of fighting in this. I don't need any negativity in this house.
No, you don't. It sounds like you need a visit from some of our friends here. Some of these ladies need to come up and give you a hand, and you and hubby need to go away for an afternoon or two, and let the ladies break loose and a reality check needs to step in.
Well, see, I make probably every half hour I'm pushing something on my daughter, taking it to her. And now that I have my stair lift, I can just, she does come down though, but still, I take it up to my daughter, and I'm able to do this now. And
Well, have you got her to the point where she's coming down out of her room at least once a day and spending some time out of that room?
twice a day, because she has to come down to go to the doctor. See,
Okay.
she's been off of doctors. It was her 2 weeks off because her blood count was too low to take the chemo.
Right.
320, her blood count was 0.
Jeez.
0 point little, and her platelets were awful. Now they're back. It's funny. When I'm around, they go straight through the roof.
Yeah, because she's eating again.
Mm-hmm. So I cannot leave her. I cannot.
Now think about this. You know, aren't some of these people that were coming by when you weren't up there nurses themselves?
Yes.
And they were allowing her to get away with this stuff, and she dropped 10 pounds and the issues kicked back in.
Yeah, but more or less they just stopped and brought stuff off.
But they didn't ride her like a nurse should, or you would think a nurse should, to get them to eat and to get them to stay on their meds and what have you.
Oh, guess what? Bless her heart. She's already down and ready. She got herself ready. So she's going to go. Mrs. Creech is coming to take her to her chemo. She's halfway through it. So I am going to have to get off of here.
Tell her we said good morning and hello.
I will. And I want her to get something down, or I got to pack her lunch.
Right.
And so
tell her we would like to have daily updates from her, and we'd like to actually start hearing her voice once in a while just to know she's doing well.
I'm sure she will.
Good.
I'm sure she will.
That's what we want to hear.
Anyway, thank you all for putting up with me for 2 hours. And thank you, Ron.
Yes, it's been fun. Appreciate you coming out. Oh, I'm always here for you. You know.
God bless each and every one of you.
All righty, everybody. We'll see you all later. You have a great day. She's out of here, and we'll see you around the stream somewhere. Have a good morning.
Bye now.